Hello and welcome to Teach, Read, Play. Today's learning is based on phonics, and we are teaching the second set of sounds using the Jolly Phonics program. I hope you enjoy the video. Remember to like, comment and subscribe for more content like this. So today we're learning week 2 sets of sounds. And the resources that I'm using today are Jolly Phonics picture flashcards, which you can purchase on the Jolly Phonics website. Okay, so let's practice today's sounds. Today's sounds are k and k, which can be placed on their own at the beginning of sounds, at the beginning of words, or they can also be put together. Both sounds make k. This is letter C and this is letter K. E, which is E. For hen, which is letter H. Letter R for rabbit. Letter M for map. D. Letter D for dog. So once introducing the sounds to the children, you can practice saying these sounds with a bit of your turn and my turn. So you might start off with my turn, your turn. Can you tell me what this sound is? Once you're confident that the children know each sound, you can practice writing the sounds. Now you might want to try this by writing the sounds in the air. So you can ask the children, can anyone show me what a k looks like? And get the children to write it in the air for you. You might want the children to show you the letter D. So you can get the children to have a look at all the flashcards. Which one makes the sound D? Can you find that phone and match it to the graphic? Once you're happy with that, you can then move on to the second part of this session. And the second part of the session is word reading. Now, you can select a flashcard, a picture flashcard, and practice reading the words using your sounds. So you can say to the child, let's practice this word. Now I'm going to give you a clue. There are 3 sounds in this word, 3 phonemes. Now let's say the phonemes together and practice blending the reading. At, cat. This word is cat. Now I always like to start off with blending the reading with the child so that they feel fully supported in this. So you might begin to blend the words together and then see if the child can do it on their own. You also might want to play some games. Get the children to whisper the sound and blend the word to another child. You can also get the child to guess what word you are saying by just saying the phoneme. So let's practice that. So we can just say, this word is Oh, can anyone guess what word that is? Hen. And then you can show them so they get it right. Fantastic. Now, after practicing word reading, you can do this as much as you want and for however many minutes you need. You can then move the lesson forward to see if they can identify any objects that have those sounds that we've been learning today. So you can remind the children of the sounds again. So we've got k, d. And today I've prepared my own tray with some objects that have these initial sounds. So you can introduce the children that they are initial sounds because the word starts with the current sounds that we've been learning today. Now, you can ask the child, spot anything in here that starts with any of these initial sounds? So you might find that the child picks up a cup. I would then practice saying the word cup aloud to check what sound it starts with. So cup. You can then break the word apart by segmenting it. Now you can do this by robot talking or counting the sounds with your fingers. So you can say cup. Can you find the matching graphic? And hopefully the child will select the correct graphic. After using that, you can then ask the children to come and find any more objects that begin with those sounds. You might now want to identify a sound that you want them to look for. It's a good way to move the session forward. So the next one that I'm looking for is this one. And you can ask the children again to repeat that sound again to see if they can remember what that sound is. So that sound is can your child or the children in your class identify anything on the tray with a That's right, we've got a hammer, and also a hat. Let's see if we can count the sounds in hat. Hat. Now, with this word hat, I would stop the session there because hat is a really great word to write to the children because it's a CVC word, so a consonant, vowel, consonant word, which is the words that children are beginning to write in nursery reception year 1. So this is a really good way to begin writing children. So you can use this object to help structure their writing. Now you can take your object and we've got the word hat, and I'd like us to write this together. So you can now ask the children what sounds can they hear in the word hat. Now it's really helpful if you say that word and repeat it and do it as slow as possible so the children get an opportunity to be able to hear the sounds. So you've got hat. Now you can get the children to count those sounds with this. You've got hat. And those are all sounds that they've learned before. So you can write the graphics, the letter notes, hat, and pop in the sound buttons. And see if they've done that correct. Hat. Now, you might like to play a game at this point. Now, I like to play a CVC game with my children to see if they can create their own CVC words. So, now focusing on this same phoneme, asking the children what other words they can think about that begins with. Now here's one clue. We've got pen here, we've got hammer here, we've got hat here. So the children might be given lots of time now to generate some more ideas with that sound. Now, if you want to, you can get the children to create a phoneme chart just by creating one box. Just like this. Now we're going to practice today CVC words, so you need to split that box into 3. And then now you can ask the children to add the initial sound, the first sound that they can hear, which is the sound. You can now give the opportunity to the children to write any word that they have applied that begins with. Now, after giving them a bit of time, if they're finding this challenging, you can then add the last sound. And you can say, right, this word is a little bit like hat. It's got at the beginning and at the end, but it describes the weather today. And see if the children can get that sound that comes from the middle of the word, or vowel sound. And it's hot. So hopefully they will be able to get that. Then add your sound buttons. Now that's a really great method that you can use for any of the sounds that we're doing. Now to finish the session, You might want to see if you can get the child to try to write a sentence with the word hot in. It is hot today. Or I like it when it is hot. The sun is hot. Now, you can show the children the tricky words and see if the children can remember those. These are the sight words they need to learn off by heart. So you can recap those words. So we've got I, the, she, he, me, we, they. Now, using these tricky words as a model and some of the words we've already written today, you can extend the children to see if they can write a sentence today. So the sun is hot. So let's see if we can recap that tricky word. The sun. Now you can model to the children that sun is a word that we can sound down. The sun, finger space, is